because the meat hook damage, the warlock damage, the devil damage, everywhere there's damage, baby. Everywhere there's damage, baby. This is diamond. This is what diamond looks like, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is going face. Meat hook goes face. 2 warlock classes go face. 1 damage from the roast master. Quadruple the damage thanks to the warlock class. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Who needs math? Just send it. Just send it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, so you know we had to drop a fire list on your dome piece today. Today's list is a sequel to a previous list we made right before Streets of New Capenna dropped. And believe me when I say this sequel might be one of those rare occasions where it outperforms the original. We are talking, of course, about our GRIXIS burn list, and it got some fire new toys that takes us to the next level. Believe me when I tell you, this one is easy money on the ladder. But before I dive into this thing and break it down in full, if you are new here and you find any value in today's content, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it is a free way to help support and grow the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, let's talk about it. This thing is nuts. Okay, so our old list looks very similar. A lot of the same build in this list. The idea behind this is simple. We're trying to drop things like Warlock class, Meat Hook Massacre, and Devils to create this infinite loop of damage that you can't stop. If you kill the creatures, you're dead. If you allow the creatures to get through, you're dead. It's one of those types of feelings, and we do it through these passive abilities of when your creature dies, you deal 1 damage. Warlock class and Meat Hook do a great job of that. Warlock class draws you cards. It also, if you can alt this to level 3, you're doubling your damage every turn, so it becomes really ugly really quick. Well, there's some new toys in here, like the Roast Master. Roast Master is a common 3-drop, and it is a 3/2 with an alliance ability that says whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you deal 1 damage to your opponent. So imagine having a Roast Master resolved and a Meat Hook. Whenever a creature dies, you're dealing damage. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you're dealing damage. It's this infinite loop of problems that your opponent has to deal with, and it pairs so well, obviously, with Jadar. Jadar spits out a zombie every turn. There's 1 damage from the Roast Master. Zombie attacks and dies. There's a damage from the Meat Hook. Zombie comes back to life. There's a damage from the Roast Master. There's this infinite loop of damage that they can't stop unless they take care of the source. You got to cut the Hydra's head off, but 2 grow back. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, we got Nixilis, a brand new card that we can use to sacrifice Jadar's zombie token and regenerate the zombie token right away. And now we got ourselves 2 Nixilis, so it works really well with Jadar. I think Jadar is one of the better tools you can use with Nixilis. I think it's fantastic as a combo. And you guys know what Nixilis does. It's insane. It actually fills the deck or the field with devils as well, so it plays into this little combo that we got going on. These synergies are just perfect in this deck, especially when we're running other devils like Witty Roast Master, so you can gain life. And then also Zariel spits out these devils, so you're just gaining a ton of life with Nixilis, and you almost never have to create a zombie, or I keep saying zombies. You almost never have to create a devil, which is really nice. Then we have Maestro's Charm, because we're running it in Grixis, and Maestro's Charm is a great utility piece for any sort of Grixis deck, because you got options. Obviously, options are great. You can search your deck for a card you need. The gain 3 life and deal 3 life is probably going to be one of your game-ending plans. You also can, just deal 5 damage to any target creature or planeswalker, which is nice. And then Kato, because Kato is going to be really good with Jadar. Jadar really synergizes the best in this deck. It's probably the most important piece, because you can attack with the zombie over and over again, and you can just keep drawing cards with Kato with no problems of their defense, because you can just keep throwing this 2/2 away and you get another one every single time. So Kato works really nice with this deck as well. And of course, Burn Down the House. We're not trying to run Burn Down the House as a sweeper. It is there if you need it, but the problem with that is you're going to burn your planeswalkers. This is really for the the 3/1/1 red devils. Slow down, mouth. Slow it down, okay? We've got the devils. The devils are coming in. We're probably going to end up plussing them with Zariel, giving them, the +1 and 0, attacking through. And then these 2 utility lands, they seem to work out for us pretty well the last time, so we kept them in the deck. We have the Steal Your Creature card. We've got the Burn spell for, things like Thalia. Those are really problematic, so Spikefield Hazard takes care of that. And then we got 2 Den of the Bugbearers. But the deck is absolute gasoline. We ran this thing up to diamond, no problem. You guys are going to see us start at the bottom of platinum tier 1 and just run our way through to diamond. So enjoy today's video. The gameplay footage is really nice and really fun. So enjoy, and then we'll meet back here at the end for some final thoughts. See you guys there. Peace. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on our Grixis life ping deck. We're going to be pinging the heck out of our opponent's life. Every which way you can conceive. When creatures die, they ping them. When creatures enter the battlefield, they ping them. Nixilis pings. It's going to be a really good time. This hand, gosh darn it. Not what you want to see. That's much better. I want to keep the Roastmaster so bad, but I think it's the card we have to throw back here. Just in case our opponent's on some aggressive stuff, which looks like they are. So the Meathook Massacre are going to be pretty good, but if it's what I think it is... Okay, it's not mono green. I was going to say mono green is going to be hard to get around. Mono green is tough because they get big really fast. And Meathook Massacre can't typically keep up with the toughness that's generated on those types of creatures. But we do get down the Jadar, followed by an Nixilis. You love that. You love that. Because the 2/2 regenerates itself after Nixilis sacrifices it. I do believe these two cards kind of go hand in hand together very well. There's a couple of things that go hand in hand with Nixilis as a sacrifice tool. But one of my favorites is definitely going to be Jadar. No attacks. Let's create another 2/2 and we're good to go. Very good turn here. Warlock class can find us some more cards here, but Witty Roastmaster seems like the next play that we want here because it's a devil. So it's going to allow us to gain life. And then anytime a 2/2 enters the battlefield, it's just going to be bonus, right? Easy plus here. Definitely going to gain us a bit of life. Take some damage from them because I doubt they're going to discard at this point in the game. They might though. Oh wow, they did discard. Very interesting. Get in there. 2/2 dies. Bring the Warlock class in, which allows us to deal damage because a creature died. Deal damage because a creature enters the battlefield. There's just damage left, right, and center. There's nowhere you can go to avoid it, unfortunately. Even if they find a way to remove our last Nixilis, we just sacrifice the 2/2 for another one and they're in trouble. Opponent is ramping like crazy though. It's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty darn good. All right, Kato is pretty awesome here. No way to cast it though. Feels pretty bad without that land. Keep plussing up the Nixilis. It can't die to the Shigeki, so they're gonna have to actually, you know, cast a spell of some sort in order to deal with it. So that's a W for us. Getting this down for 0 still seems like a pretty solid play, to be honest. It's more damage. It's more damage over time. Every time one of our things dies, that's an additional damage on top of the Warlock class's damage, so gotta say that's pretty solid. Hero's Downfall. Like I said though, we did force them to use a spell out of hand in order to cast something, or in order to get rid of the Nixilis, so that worked out pretty well. Another Warlock class seems fine. No matter what here, if they kill Jadar before it can spit out a zombie, that's 3 damage. That's 3 damage this turn. It's going to deal 2 from the Warlock classes and then 1 from the Meathook, so that's 3 damage. That's pretty brutal. Graveyard Trespasser, gaining a bit of life there. Don't like to see that. Witherbloom Command, not bad. Not bad. Some more life gain and destroying one of them. Okay. We're going to go level 2 here. We're going to find a card, hopefully some land. Nice. Get in Kato. Kato's going to create a 1/1 unblockable. And then we can start drawing cards, which is helpful. And it's unblockable, so 1 damage guaranteed every attack. If I want to kill it at any point, it's worth 2 damage. So you'd love to see that. They're still ramping up for whatever apparent reason. I'm not sure. I guess just to fill up their graveyard. Their graveyard, though. What do they want to get back? It's creatures, right? Or is it a permanent card? Discard Shigeki. Return X non-legendary cards from the graveyard to your hand. Any cards, huh? Pretty good. 2 Jadars have been exiled. Invoke Despair. Brutal. Probably the least powerful of the group. That's not bad. I could take it, but then I wouldn't be able to sacrifice it. That's a problem. Maybe this is the play, so we can draw some cards. Draw a card, deal 3 damage. Ooh, a charm. That's not bad. That's almost guaranteed. I think that is guaranteed 3 damage. This might actually win us the game. We'll see. Let's hold on to that. That might steal the Graveyard Trespasser and win us the game, actually. Shigeki scares me, but they'd have to pump a lot of mana into it in order to get those spells back, so they won't be able to actually cast them, right? So it's like, it's not the end of the world. Yikes, okay. Good thing I saved this. I do think it's gonna actually help us win the game here. 3, 4, 5 damage getting through if I do that, though. Not a lot. It's not a lot of damage. Play that. Do that. They'd have to discard, right? Alright, I'm gonna go for this play. I don't know what the right decision here is. I really don't, but I think Nixilis is a fine play. We gain life too, so it's like it's almost a no-brainer that Ob should come down here at this point in this game, part of the game, because they're gonna be forced to make some discards that are tough because their life total's so low, and we're gaining life, which is a huge swing in the game at this point when we're talking about us both being, you know, in single-digit life totals. I just wish I could have played the charm out here, but 2, 3, 4. All right, let's just play this as a land because it really backfired on us not being able to play it last turn as a land. I thought it was gonna cost us the game playing it as a land, but it actually kind of lost us the game the other way because I could have played the charm out this turn and attacked with the devil and had lethal. So that's unfortunate. So this one's getting through regardless, and then the Graveyard Trespasser I can block, but I think I'd rather keep my devil alive because I'm gonna plus this either way, so I think it's fine to just leave it. And if I find a land off the top, I can play both of these spells, so not bad.
You, how dare you destroy what I built?
They play Shigeki as a blocker. No land. No land. So they're going to definitely discard their last card in hand. What? Okay. Game over. They should have discarded that last card in hand. With that little life total and that much mana for me to untap, I'm really shocked they went that route. I would have played it the safe route and just discarded the card because you never know what your opponent has, especially in this type of a deck where I'm pinging them to death. It's like kind of scary, but good game. Man, I am really enjoying this deck. I don't know what it is about this GRIXIS ping deck, but I really, really enjoy it. It's something about the just inevitable damage that they take. It's just, they can't stop it. It's so much despair, and I love it. Just so many ways to win, you know? Up against Reptar, takes a couple mulligans. Ouch. Going second too never feels good when you take that many mulligans. Jadar's in. We have a turn 3 Nixilis, which is a good copy off the Jadar. 3 Katos with no blue source to cast, so let's hope we can find a blue source off the top. Let's hope and pray. Nope, that's not a blue source, unfortunately. But it does give us some devils. So if we can figure out a way to hit a land here off the top, we gain life off of it. Because the devil will come down and then Nixilis can gain life. Wow, they're throwing stuff into the graveyard already, even with 3 cards in hand. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We might see an early scoop here. It feels bad, man. I hate seeing an opponent have to take mulligans down that far, and now they're discarding. It's like, yikes. All right, we give that to them all day. That's not a problem.
You've earned my ire.
If they pass the turn here without playing another permanent or card, okay, that's better. I was gonna say they are toast, but no, they do have a meat hook, which is very helpful. We find another red source, which gives us the Zerial, and Zerial spits out the devils, while the Nixilis just deal the damage and gains its life.
Plead for mercy.
Man, 4 damage a pop while we're gaining 4 life. That is a hard pill to swallow and hard to come back from. Unless they have a Shadow's Verdict, of course, which this deck could easily have. Probably not, though, based on the creatures they're choosing to run here. Keep spitting out the devils. Keep making them discard. Kind of just a rinse repeat situation here. We have 3 dead cards in hand, though, so the game did kind of not help us out or do us any favors in that regard. All right, put the damage here, and we'll deal the damage from the Warlock class. This Butler just keeps coming back, right? So whenever it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. When it dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. They can bring any creature card to their hand. That's not good. No blocks. They can have that all day. Hey, Kato might see some play here. Oh, there's the scoop. There's the scoop. That would have been a mistake throwing down that Triumph anyways. I should have drawn cards here and tried to find a blue source. Then play Kato, but actually, that wouldn't have worked either. But either way, good game. Solid game. All right. Couple of Fields Bads there on that game. We didn't get Kato. They didn't get any cards. Rough, man. We are in Platinum Tier 1, though, ladies and gentlemen. You might actually see us get to Diamond here. Opponent goes first. We do have the Jadar into the Roastmaster, which is cool. Still looking for that blue source, though. I really only splashed blue mana in here because there's only 2 cards that require a blue source. But that might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have focused a little bit more on blue. Just a little bit. All right, we'll keep. Little chef action, huh? Sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw a card. I really want to try the Rakdos Artifacts deck. I think it's probably the most powerful thing you can be doing right now. It's probably nuts, but it is pretty hard meta, so it's kind of out of my wheelbox. But now I've done 5 videos this week. If we continue this process of 5 videos a week, we might have to be trying out more meta stuff, to be honest. Every now and then, at least, just trying out a little bit of meta. Because it's going to be hard to get 5 videos a week that are, you know, more original styled lists. Anvil? Oh, it's not the Anvil. Okay. Not the Anvil. A lot of people don't end up attacking in this spot when they should. Yeah, they know what to do. But a lot of people will see the zombie and not attack, which is pretty funny because the zombie can't block. But Roast Masters in. We drop the 2/2 in their face. It has decay. It comes back. The 3/2 deals 1 to the face guaranteed. So are you going to take the 2 or are you going to sacrifice your Harvester as a body to block with? They take the 2. Zombie down. Zombie back. Roast Master pings for damage. And the combo begins. The relentless combo begins. Man, if I could just find a blue source though and attack him with the 2/2 and then we draw a card with Kato every time. Now that right there is what I'm talking about. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys were able to enjoy all of this week's videos, man. I had a blast. I had a blast playing more Magic than usual. Getting to Diamond, hopefully here a little bit quicker than usual too, thanks to all the games we've been playing. But hopefully you enjoyed the jank along the way this week, and hope you're enjoying your Friday, man. Happy Friday. All right, that was a mistake of an attack, right? It had to be. Man, so many unplayables. I really think I should adjust. I should definitely adjust the blue sources in the deck. It's starting to cost me now a little bit. What is nice though is I can kind of flash this in as 2 blockers, which would then deal 2 damage thanks to the Roast Master, and I can block the Harvester, killing it. That's kind of interesting. But then I give up the guaranteed factor of being able to play Burn Down the House next turn. But killing the Harvester seems like it should be kind of a priority, I think. I don't know. Well, now that makes things pretty interesting because I could... What are they gonna... Oh, they take out the artifact. Okay. I was gonna say, me flashing this in the block, that would definitely make them sacrifice the Harvester and I'd keep my 2/1/1s, but instead they go for the artifact. Which gives them an anvil, but I think they played this turn, so the anvil's gone. Anvil is gone. 1 mana, Strangle. Oh, you savage. All right, down to 8. What is their plan now? Are they going to attack? Shouldn't have done that. 2, 3, 4, 5 on the return. We have lethal if we hit a land. GG's. GG's, my friend. Too much power, too fast. Nothing they can do about it, unfortunately. Perfect lethal. Still no blue sources though, with 2 blue cards stuck in the hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and reconsider the land that we chose here, and I'm gonna change them up right now. All right, I went ahead and made the mana adjustments, so we shouldn't have any more issues, hopefully, with blue. But we do need to prioritize red and black for sure in this deck because of the splash. But all right, I knew we were gonna get a lot of blue and no blue stuff, but it's fine. This is totally fine because we still just have the 1 and we got the Triumph. We're good. We get to go first. I think I'm gonna prioritize Jadar over drawing a card with the wizard or the warlock class. Warlock class, I think we need to go last here, actually. Jadar into Roast Master probably, and then we drop the Ob. But that all depends on what our opponent obviously does here. If there's some spot removal, it is Esper. Here we go. Interesting. We could actually prioritize Kato because Esper is most likely going to be a control deck. So Kato being able to draw cards is pretty awesome. But if I get Jawari disrupted here, that could be pretty sad. Looks like that's what's going to happen here. Make this appear. Good enough. Basically Jawari. It's fine. It's all good. We lose out on card draw though, which feels pretty bad, especially for playing control, which we probably are. Okay. So I think now we prioritize the Nixilis, if I'm being honest, just because we need to make sure we put some pressure on their hand. Control, it doesn't, you know, obviously they want to draw cards and stuff like that and have more cards than me, which is part of their game plan. So we take that away from them the best we can. That's huge. That's a 2-for-1 right there. Wow, they dropped both learn mechanics. I really don't know what they were thinking with that one, but I guess. And because the 2/2 token died, we our warlock class dealt 1 there. So strange that they let that all go. Blood Cheese Thirst, okay. Interesting. More land is probably pretty solid here. Let's draw a card. You never know. Might get a better card than Roastmaster. I doubt it. Another Jadar seems pretty fun. This is going to transform everything into 2/2s next turn. You might want to consider playing this for 1 here while we have an opportunity. All right, let's play this for 1. Get rid of the board. I don't think gaining life here matters. I think we just hammer him. I think we hammer him with the damage and that's it. Just hammer away. We don't care about life gain. We're well ahead on the life total and they've only got 1 card in hand. So this is very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost to an level 3 warlock class, which would be amazing, but all right, this is going to be pretty good. We got a lot of damage coming down this turn. A lot of damage. First we play the Witty Roastmaster. Jadar comes in. Jadar is going to spit out 1 point of damage from the Witty Roastmaster. We drop 2 damage here. 2 damage here. Then Jadar spits out a token, which is then going to make the Witty Roastmaster hit again. And if anything dies, that's 1 damage from the meat hook. If anything dies on my turn, that's 1 damage from the warlock class. So I think we're sitting pretty good here. And we've got plenty of protection to protect at least 1 Ob Nixilis. If not, maybe both here. Let's see. Okay. I mean, if we block, we win, right? 2 triggers. 2 triggers from the Ob Nixilis and we win. Seems like a right idea to me. If
aren't I generous?
and that's GG's, my friend. That is GG's. They do draw a card. Could change something, but I doubt it. There it is. There's the scoop. Nice and easy, clean victory there. We did lose the Kato early. That was pretty scary, but all in all, pretty clean victory. I want to try to stretch this to diamond. Hopefully we don't drop a game here. Hopefully we can just get this all the way to diamond in 1 video. It's going to be tricky though. We're at 21 minutes of gameplay right now. We typically like to get it within like 40 something minutes. So I'm hoping we can slam diamond here. That'd be great. We get to go first with another solid start. Same kind of start as last game. Let's just hope they don't run counter magic like the last opponent and we're good to go. Man, that counter on that Kato was really good. I was really afraid that that might have cost me the game. Mono white. We're gonna need to see some sweepers from our deck. Gonna need to see some sweepers. Probably should have played that for blue and this for red because we need more red than we need anything, right? Well, that works out. That works out a-okay. We're gonna get a Kato down. We're gonna try to repeat the same scenario that we created last game because obviously there's no counter magic in this particular game. Kato phases out too for the turn, which I love. Absolutely love that mechanic on Kato. When I'm playing him, of course, but when he phases out and I'm trying to kill him, it's a little bit of a different story. All right, we are gonna get that back though because we have Meat Hook Massacre, which I'm sure they're not going to appreciate. Meat Hook comes in and just annihilates their board. We get back Jadar. What a easy game this one's going to be, huh? Like we just, and it's not even their fault or like, because we're playing super well. We just have the perfect curve here, especially against our opponent. There's not a whole lot they can do, man. We're drawing really well. All right, another one. That does bug me a little bit, I can't lie. A little bit annoying. Is drawing a card a priority, or is the Nixilis the priority? I don't know. Oh, that's actually a tough one. I'm gonna go for the Nixilis as the priority here.
I'm gonna remake this.
To draw and discard. Okay, that's a good draw. Ooh, I should have probably drew first, but that's fine. I don't think we need another Kato.
By coin or card.
There is an argument to be said that maybe I should have created the Devil there, because it would have been a really good blocker actually, because it could have blocked Brutal Cathar and threatened to deal that 1 damage to the Brutal Cathar, but all of our Planeswalkers are out of range of the Brutal Cathar actually threatening to kill them. So I think this is fine the way we did it. Maestro's Charm, love that. Roastmaster down. We're gonna gain life now, which is so good.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
So good.
Go ahead.
Maestro's Charm's gonna gain us life too, and that will transform the Brutal Cathar back to its original state if I cast another spell here. So, oh man, I don't know what to get rid of here. So let's not cast another spell here. I think we leave the Brutal Cathar as is. We don't want them taking the Witty Roastmaster. They do have 3 damage of first strike though that I can't stop, and they throw away a red burn spell and show me a Snarl. Didn't expect that at all. Let's just keep the damage coming, man. Let's just keep doing it.
By coin or card.
Keep it coming. Eventually they're gonna run out of cards, run out of options.
Plead for mercy.
Nice, that's huge. Jadar comes in, that deals 2 extra damage to our opponent's face thanks to the Witty Roastmaster. No attacks. End turn. We can instant speed the Maestro's Charm here. The Maestro's Charm deals 3, we gain 3. And that's a wrap, man. There's nothing they can do here. Bloodthirsty Adversary, sure. Do they pump it for a burn spell, maybe? Suppose that's not a terrible play, but it's not great for them. Meat Hook Massacre deals damage to them if something dies. So if they go for a creature here, like Jadar, looks like they're going for the Roastmaster. Okay. That is 1 damage, though. Which does mean the game is over, my friend. Oh, GG's. Another flawless victory, man. Holy, 2 more games. We can do this, guys. This is your guide to Diamond. That's what this video should be called. Guide to Diamond. Very, very clean deck, man. We're kind of annihilating people. People are getting rolled by this thing. Love this deck though, man. This deck was very, very good before the new cards even showed up, which was the Nixilis and whatnot. And so it's like, of course it was going to be pretty solid. I don't want to keep this because I'm not going to get my 3rd land. I know how these keeps go, and most of the time it's no land. So let's hope not. If we get the 3rd land though, Kato gets us out of a lot of problems. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did we just do? Oh, let's go. Oh my god, I was so scared. I wasn't scared, you were scared. I saw you, you were scared, not me. Not me, couldn't be me. I knew we were gonna hit the land. Never doubted it. Not for a second. Arena's never done that to me, so I don't know what you're talking about. All right, no blocks here. We go in for an attack instead. Yeah, let's see if we get a land here. If we can get a land here, then I can drop that Meat Hook Massacre on their dome piece. Gosh darn it. I do have to play this. It's kind of a necessity because I need to hit this land. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding me, man. You're kidding me. Ouch. Now we lose Kato, and we're not even gonna be able to Meat Hook. Oh. I should have took the second Meat Hook. If I would have planned ahead there, and that definitely was like, let's take the second meat Hook here, and I didn't even think about the Elite Spellbinder. Holy, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes. Big yikes. All right, well. I think this is the play. I need to get down this and then get a devil and gain some life, maybe? Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the play, and then that keeps them off my back here for a turn again because they're going to have to attack the Nixilis, right? This is a stall tactic. We're going for the stall tactic here.
You're my enemy. You work for me.
All right, we got a really good blocker for any sort of two toughness thing that wants to come in and attack, right? So if Luminarch gives, let's say, a 1/1 counter to Elite Spellbinder, they can't attack with either the Usher or the Luminarch, which is great news. So we put a pretty good stall tactic on them here. And if they want to put the 1/1 counter elsewhere, I can block there and kill the Elite Spellbinder. So, okay, fair enough. And now hopefully we can get to the burn down the house in time to blow this board up, thanks to our little stall tactics. Let's go, my guy. Give me back my 3/3 spirit token. Let's freaking go, dude. We're back in this game. We are back in this game. Never had a doubt on the mana. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, that's fine. It's going to be a 2 toughness creature, which will be easily dealt with just one simple devil, right? Simple devil blocks that perfectly. No attacks. We wait. We wait. Let's go ahead and drop an Nixilis for the 3 on the spirit token. Ooh, don't know why you would do that. Seems like a bit of a mistake to me, if you ask me. Maybe they didn't think it through. Maybe they have first strike. Maybe they have some flash sort of protection. I don't know. Or maybe they just made a really bad mistake. Ah, not bad. Okay. Well played. Well played. All right, I'm gonna go here, and then we immediately start getting the life gain thanks to the Zerial, and then also I could just drop in the Witty Roastmaster, which helps too for dealing damage. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, they get dealt damage. Bada bing, bada boom. Life gain, very helpful against mono white. I'm pretty sure we got him now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure they're out of here.
Punishment is my entertainment.
They can give it first strike though, which is annoying, but I can just keep populating these 1/1s over and over again. So I mean, it's only a matter of time. I don't know if that's good though, because they're gonna gain upwards to 5-6 life a turn, which is crazy talk. Apparition takes what? They take my devil generation tool. Pretty smart. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to meat hook this board. 4. I can only do it for 2 right now. Potentially 3 if I top deck a land. That's not good enough.
Keep watch for intruders.
Oh, now it is. No, I don't want to blow up the whole thing, do I? Do I? I do have another Nixilis. I would get back a 4/4 spirit token for another Ob. Is that what I want to do though? Maybe. First off, let's plus everything, right? We plus everything. See what they end up doing with the information. I could go for this and just kind of deal damage with the entry points with the Roastmaster. Yeah, let's try to go one more turn. Let's see if we can get one more turn where we don't have to go for the burn down the house play. Because if I can just plus them one more time, they can survive a burn down the house. I like our odds here. This is good. I think this is a safer way to do it.
Remember your training.
Adeline, that's fine. That's actually not okay, because if they get 1 damage through with the 1 token that they're going to generate, my plan won't work as well. Because I was going to block everything and then plus them both, sweep the whole board. Okay, they don't attack with the apparition. We're good. All right, you go here. Here and here. All right, we burn down the house. We have 2 Nixilis that survive. And we're money. Money in the bank, baby. Make sure I plus these first. I've been known to make a mistake or two, yeah? I've been known to make a little bit of a mistake or two here or there.
Pleasure doing business. Oh, you're quite the nuisance.
I'll be back.
Take that. We'll take that. And we have a Spike Field Hazard for some nonsense if they want to try to get weird with me, like an Elite Spellbinder. Or that. Get weird with me, Mono White. Get weird with me. Find out what happens. Oh, I love playing this deck. It's so much fun. All right, they are going to exile some stuff. Don't care. Don't care. All right, first things first. Take the real one. Pop it for the +1, right? And then we cast another real one. First we attack. First we attack. They're going to take it, right? They do take it. Not a good idea. Because now we win regardless thanks to the... Now we win regardless thanks to the Warlock class. Because we kill the 4/4. They take the 1 inevitable damage. But we do create 2 more Nixilis as well. They have to discard both their cards. Yikes. GG. Alright, this might end up being a very long video. But we have to try to get the diamond really quick. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Come on. What do we got? What's the hand looking like? Got the lands. Got a Warlock class early. Not what we want right away. We kind of want that Jadar combo first. But, you know, Warlock class isn't something to be so upset about. You know what I'm saying? So, let's play it out. Let's play this sucker out. Demir. Esper. All right. Go red. Hopefully finding something good. Jadar is good with the Roast Master. I'm so afraid that that's a Doomscar though. Oh, more than likely that's gonna be a Doomscar, which means we should probably play another Warlock class. Draw another card. Follow it up with Zerial and just start spitting out value that way, because they're gonna have to answer it eventually with these little demons coming down over and over. And it'll be kind of a waste for them. It'll be kind of a waste for them to Doomscar that kind of a board. So let's just do that. Let's pressure him. Let's pressure him that way. They missed a land drop, by the way, which I don't know if you picked up on. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. I am afraid to play now that they're on tap, because this could be a saw coming. If it saw it coming, I could be in a lot of trouble here. Gosh, what if it saw it coming? Did we just send it, guys? Oh my gosh, if it saw it coming, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my gosh, it's something. Jawari Disruption, saw it coming. It's one of those two. Which feels so bad, because now we are susceptible to, you know, Doomscars and whatnot, because we're gonna have to be... Yeah, there it is. We're going to be forced to play out Jadar and Roastmaster, which are just going to get obliterated by that Doomscar. Oh, that's so ugly. Man. That feels so bad. Oh, let's go. Okay, hold on. You're saying there's a chance. I like this better. We do avoid Jawari Disruption. If this is another Saw It Coming, I'm happy with that. That's fine. Nice. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. It's definitely a Doomscar. It's definitely a Doomscar. Why is there something on my nose? It feels like I could see it right here. Oh, it's not definitely a Doomscar. It's a Behold the Multiverse. All right. Hopefully no answers for Zerial. That'd be great. Wiretapping. I actually was trying to play this card myself for a little while. It's a pretty cool card. You draw an extra card every turn. And then if you have 9 or more cards in your hand, you may play the exiled card without paying its cost. Sorry, there is like something on the side of my nose. Am I afraid of Doomscar or not? I don't know. Maybe I'm not afraid of Doomscar. I don't know. Let's just get this down. Added damage. Just keep adding damage. These devils eventually are going to have to get swept, right? And when they do, it's going to be massive damage. I'm holding on to these 2 cards for my backup. They're my backup game plan to win this game. Because we are going to get... This board's going to get blown up. There's no doubt about it. At some point, it will get blown up. The problem is what kind of sweeper is it going to be? Because if it's Devastating Mastery, I could cry. If it's Farewell, I could cry. That'd be bad. But at least we have the burn down the house, so I could spit out 3 1/1s and just swing on in with Zerial's plus ability on that. So could be nice. I'm hoping they're just a Doomscar gamer. I'm really hoping for that. 6, 7. Oh, we can get these to level 3. Oh, they are in trouble. That's 4 damage a turn. Wandering Emperor. Oh, you savage.
I am the emperor.
-2 probably. Oh, create a 2/2. That's also fine. We deal 1 damage to the 2/2 and it gets blown up, so fine by me. And then the meat hook deals 1. The warlock classes both deal 1, and then that's double the damage. Oof! Look at that damage. Oh my gosh! All from these little 1/1 devils. Yeah, you're in trouble, my friend. You better have a Farewell or a Devastating Mastery. That's the only way you're getting out of this. And even if you do, you blow up your own enchantment and Planeswalker, so I'm sitting pretty good right now. Sitting pretty solid at the moment. I think this burn down the house with a plus on the Zerial is going to be game. Pretty sure this will be game. They plus on the... Okay. We're good. I don't even know how much damage this is going to be, but it's going to be a lot. Shoot, do we just double the damage? Double? With extra cheese? No, we can Maestro's class. Okay, perfect. So this should be plenty of damage then. This should be absolutely plenty of damage. We get the 1/1 devils in. Maybe. We don't get the devils in. Got it. All right. In that case, we create another devil.
My army.
And... no attacks, just one of these bad boys. You know, 6 damage, gain 3 life, seems pretty good. Play a little defensively just for right now because we don't want Zerial to die. Zerial's kind of our engine here at the moment. They don't get any more tokens with the Sunset Revelry, but they do gain a bit more life. I don't know. I should probably just do the math and see how much damage all of this ends up being. They don't go for the full kill on Zerial. Oh wait, they do. That's headed to Zerial. Okay, I thought they were going face with that. All right.
I'll deal with you personally.
Clear the lane a little bit. That deals 1 damage from the meat hook to their face. And then this should be enough. It really should. 8 damage. We send in our 2 little devils. And then we double on the damage with extra cheese. I don't know.
Must protect the people.
I mean, we could put a Roastmaster in, follow it with the Jadar. And so Roastmaster comes in, Jadar comes in. That's 1 damage. The zombie it creates is another damage. The Zerial's another. That's 3. That's going to be 6 total. 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, is that enough? 11, 12. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. That's more than enough. All right. I forgot about the Warlock class triggers and the meat hook. So much damage to think about here. So we go here. We get down Jadar. Jadar spits out 1 damage. The devil spits out another damage. Now remember, all of this damage, they're taking 1 more time thanks to the double up over here. And then we go here. Killing this. Go face with the damage. Nixilis then comes in, gains its life, makes them discard, because if they take the damage, they're absolutely out of their mind because of the double up on the Warlock class.
I'm gonna remake this town in my
And then we just swing him with the 1/1 devils, and that should be more than enough damage to get through.
You're my enemy.
Because the meat hook damage, the Warlock damage, the devil damage, everywhere there's damage, baby. Everywhere there's damage, baby.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
This is Diamond. This is what Diamond looks like, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is going face. Meat hook goes face. 2 Warlock classes go face. 1 damage from the Roast Master. Quadruple the damage thanks to the Warlock class. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Who needs math? Just send it. Just send it. GG's, man. We are in Diamond. Let's get it. Welcome back, guys. That's gonna do it for today's gameplay footage. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you couldn't tell by the end of this video, I really was having a lot of fun with this one. But I just want to say before we jump into this deck breakdown that thank you guys so much if you made it this far into the video. It does do a lot here on YouTube for the algorithm when you stay this long, so thank you so much for your support. You're absolute savage for that. Thank you. So with that being said, let's talk about the list. So I personally, I'm gonna just be straight up with you guys. This might be the first list in a long time I have 0, and I mean 0 complaints about. There is not a thing in this deck I think I would change, if I'm being completely honest. I've looked it over. I've looked over some other options for this deck, different tools. I just don't see it, man. I don't see anything else that can really benefit this deck the way that we've got it already built. We used to run things like Fireblade Charger in this deck, which was pretty cool because it fits into the whole when it dies deals damage to certain things, but I felt like it was kind of a dead card the last time we played this deck around, and we didn't really need to be that aggressive and that early with the 1-drops, and it really a lot of the times didn't get any bigger, and it only dealt 1 damage, so it was kind of in a dead space for us. So I definitely cut that out of the deck. And I don't think it's that important, if I'm being honest. There is a card called Unlucky Witness. It's a 1-drop. You could put this in your deck because it's pretty cool with these effects. We ran this in a Jund list, and it gives you some card selection when it gets when it dies, which is pretty cool. Which we try to obviously sacrifice it to the Nixilis, things like that. So this card right here could fit in the deck. I'm sure in some ways, shapes or forms, but again, I'm not messing with my version. Normally at the end of these videos, if you're new here, I typically have 1 or 2, maybe even 3 things that I would change to the list or try out or experiment with to see if we can get it a little bit better. But in this particular build, I think it's been phenomenal. I really don't think there's anything I could change to make this deck any better. Maybe adjusting the numbers on a few things, maybe like cutting 1 Maestro's Charm because it wasn't super great in a lot of spots, and maybe adding 1, let's say Zerial, because Zerial came through pretty hard for us. But ultimately not gonna touch this one, guys. I am going to end this early and let you guys know that if you guys have any ideas on how to make it better, this is your time to shine. Drop it in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on the deck. But ultimately the video went long, so I'm kind of glad there's not a whole lot to say about this one. I just enjoyed it purely, and I'm going to keep it. It's going to be my favorites, and it's probably going to be one of those decks I grind with, honestly. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. Before I get out of here, as always, happy Friday, and shout out to the Mardu Mob, guys. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Mardu Mob. I really do appreciate all of your support. Your monthly memberships mean the world to me and go such a far way here on the channel. So thank you so much. I can't say it enough. I try to dedicate the end of these videos, if you guys don't know, to the Mardu Mob, because these guys, they support the channel through this monthly membership program here, and it does help keep the channel going. So huge shout out to them. And if you guys want to become part of the Mardu Mob, you can do that by hitting the join button down below, or you can hit the link in the description if you don't see a join button. But that'll do it, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we can keep this whole 5 videos a week up. It's gonna be tough, I'm not gonna lie to you, but this was a trial run for this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed, man. We'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yes.